Hi guys, this is YesWeCamp and welcome to the third episode of my play along series. Today I'm going to play with this M4A1 Chrome because I've completed the patch day event, and so I've got the VIP subscription for a week, and you'll see many other people too. Impressions so far from this gun, to be honest, I think it's just a painted M4A1. I'll be very honest. Excuse me for a second. Okay. I'll be very honest. I think it's just a painted M4A1, but I reserve judgment for later. Die maybe? Okay. I reserve judgment for later for when I run some more comprehensive tests. Okay, that was a fast one. Let's talk about rushing, since I have just rushed. Basic points for rushing. Well, first of all, prepare yourself for failing a fair amount of time. Okay. And second of all, you have to commit to it when you do it. You either go or you don't go. Okay, I got wrecked. You either go or you don't go. But you just can't hesitate, you know, because otherwise you're gonna get flatlined. And also you have to know when it's time to stop. For example, in this second round, as you can see, I didn't rush again. Oh, this guy can do it. I didn't rush again. Why? Because in the first round I basically ran over them, so I was fully expecting someone to be waiting there for me. Oh, let's stir the pot here. Let's see if someone gets mad. Let's troll someone. Let's see if someone gets the bait. So, these are some basic guidelines. Also, what are you looking for when you rush? Well, basically, you want to surprise your enemy. You want to get in some spots where they don't really expect you to be, or at least they don't expect you to be there in that exact moment. So, from the beginning of the round, oh, there's someone right here. Okay. From the beginning of the round, you really need to have a good sense from your spawn. And don't get in a pissing contest with those guys, because you're gonna die in that situation, and also in this situation. As I was saying, you need to have a good sense of the map, and from your spawn, when how long it will take you to get in all various parts of the map, and this is really a process of trial and error. You'll get that with experience. On this particular map, I like to rush mid from when I'm on defense, because in B you usually get stuck at stairs, and in A you often get sniped if you try to get into server room. Let's see. Okay, one down. Someone vent. Didn't get him. Hi. And you see, rushing is really a matter of game sense. It's not something that you can really get in that you can learn the 2A server room that you can really learn in a second. You know, you need to have a little bit of experience, and first and foremost you need really to know the map. Ow, that hurt. Okay, this guy's right here. I'm super late. Ow! This is gonna be hard. I'll wait for the plant and play retake. I'll try to surprise him.
Enemy bomb has been activated.
Okay. Harder. He's playing hide and seek. Okay. Luckily, I don't think he was a very experienced player. Otherwise, in this situation, I would have been most likely destroyed. To be honest, I was very lit, and the bomb was down. Well, it went well. Yeah, close indeed. Okay, die. Thank you. Okay. As you can see, I'm sticking to the game plan. I am keeping mid. Usually in B there's always a sniper from defense. Okay. And I'm not really over-pushing those guys. I'm trying to pick my spots. Okay. My teammate jumped in front of me, and this is really something, guys, you shouldn't do. Really, it's something that annoys me so much in games, I can't really express. So don't do that, please. At least when if you play with me, if you see me in game, don't do that. Don't jump in front of me when I'm moving around. Now I got wrecked. When I'm moving around or when I am shooting, especially when I'm shooting. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Let's see if we can analyze some situations. Nothing particularly interesting coming up. Well, okay. Good job, good job, good job.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
I go B this time around just to change a little bit. I don't want to bore you too much doing the same plays over and over, plus you know, I'd like to run into some new situation and talk about it. Look at my pro spot. I don't think they've realized that we are being flanked. Okay, okay, okay. 1v4. Okay, let me try to get this right, and I'll explain my reasoning. Okay, there's... Okay, both sides. One again. Okay. Oh, I got the Jabberwock. Yeah. I got the Jabberwock. There. Ah, okay. Nice shot. Okay, I'll explain my reasoning there. I was like 1v4. Okay. In that situation, you are fairly outnumbered, to say the least. And there's still time. The bomb is not down. What you need to do is to get is trying to get the numbers more even. So in that situation, camping a little bit makes sense. Or even if you don't call yourself YesWeCamp. I don't know. There, I slightly failed at the sound play, because there are, as you can see, there are two corridors which run parallels, and I think it was coming from A, instead it was coming from the other corridor, but whatever. As I was saying, let's talk about the clutch. In that situation, you need to really take out a little bit of them, of opponents, if you want to have any hope to survive. And when you camp, you need to find a spot where you actually have cover on your back. So, as you saw, I was sitting. What happened there?
All enemies have been
He
eliminated.
got kicked? No, he left. I was camping behind the platform, and really, enemies could come only from two sides. Of course, I can get. There's one vent. No, sorry. And really, you can get grenaded in that situation, but usually people waste their nades at the beginning of the round, so I wasn't overly concerned about that. What the enemy team should do in that situation? Well, they should push the clutcher together. What they did in that situation was... Excuse me for a second. Okay. What they did in that situation was probably the worst thing they could do. Meaning that they pushed me one at a time, and it was 4v1, I think, and before you knew it, I took down 3 of them. So you don't have, never turn a 4v1, 5v1, 6v1 situation into a series of 1v1 situations. If that makes sense to you. I hope it does. I got wrecked. I took a lot of damage immediately, and I got wrecked. Okay, good, because this gives me more time to talk. So don't turn those situations where if you are on the team that is that has the advantage, then don't turn those situations into a series of 1v1 confrontations. What are they doing? No, it's coming. It's mid. Okay, I think he got confused with the sound plane. We'll talk about sound plane in a second. Let me finish about the clutch. So remember, when you are in those clutching situations, first of all, don't lose your hope. No situation is a checkmate. Is a total checkmate. Even if you are like, I don't know, something extreme, 8v1. Try to find a camping spot where you have your back covered, and try to take down the enemies one at a time. One at a time. Okay, now let's talk about sound playing. As you saw a little bit earlier, my teammate got confused with the sound play. You really don't need anything fancy to sound play. It's right there. Okay. In that situation, I would have jumped out and played more aggressively, but that's just me. To sound play, you don't really need anything. You don't need expensive equipment. That's really what I want to say. You don't really need expensive equipment. There's someone here. I don't know. Oh, that was sloppy on me. I wallbanged a few boxes. I should have wallbanged all of them, and for the whole height, that was sloppy on me. For some playing, for example, in these situations, I'm using earphones, and so very cheap earphones, and as you can see, I can sound play just fine. Usually, people get confused sound playing when when they are trying to understand if the sound comes directly from in front of them or from behind. In that situation, the trick you can use is to turn at a slight angle in respect to the source of the sound. What that does is turning a front or behind situation into a side or into a right or left situation. If you do that, for example, okay,
Bomb planted.
if you hear something coming and you don't know if it's directly in front of you or behind, just slightly turn at an angle and... What happened there? Ah, this guy. Okay. Just turn at a slight angle and you will know immediately where the source of the sound is. Okay, so it looks like we had a little bit of momentum on defense, and now the enemy team is making a comeback.
Destroy the object.
And from attack on satellite, I usually dictate my direction of attack. From I base myself on the spawn I get, so I go. Oh. So I take whichever route is most nearest to me, and this is Kugelhagel. You're always in my videos, and you always kill me. Well done. Okay. So on attack, as I was saying, in PvP, obviously, I choose my route of attack basing my same. I choose my route of attack based on the spawn I get. But I try to avoid B because really it's a sniper city. Nice try. It's sniper city unless you know you make a full team push, then you take the enemy sniper may take down one or two of you, but you know you take him down in return and you get to the site. But otherwise, I try to steer away from B. Almost took team flashed. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. No need to apologize. Okay. And there's definitely someone in B. We are down 2v2. Wow. Wow. I got tagged. Okay. He said 2B, so I guess... Ouch. This is very bad. Because I think they know where I am, because they saw me in B. Yes, there's someone. Yeah. They saw me in B running away. They didn't see me in mid, where my teammate died, I think. I think he died in mid. So it leaves A, and indeed they played it well. Okay. Okay. So there's someone on the left. And he ran away. Okay, we've got the sights on one vent. Okay. As you can see, if you sound play well, I mean, people may think you have a wall axe, you know?
Mission successful.
Okay, nice
All
shot.
enemies have been eliminated.
Okay, so this match, it looks like it's closely contested.
Destroy the object.
And let's keep going mid. I think I found a little bit more of success on attack too. Oh. I never used the iron gun. Ah, someone left. Fail aim. I fail aimed. Yeah, definitely fail aimed. Okay. That's a pro flash. That's a pro flash, bro. Definitely a pro flash. And yeah, let's talk about flashes. First of all, guys, be careful. Don't aim flash. Really, it's the most annoying thing. Second of all, I think in this game flashes and smokes are used a little bit inefficiently. Compared to games like Counter-Strike. And as you can see, I'm giving him directions. When you do that, try to give a very little piece of information in a very clear manner, because the guy who's playing doesn't have much time to read the chat and needs to understand it right away. I was hard right.
Mission failed. Our units have been
Okay,
eliminated.
nice try. You need, I think in this game, we have to realize that we need to use flashes in a more tactical way. Like I was saying in playing in games like Counter-Strike. Usually I see people spamming nades and flashes and smokes. To be honest, those are your goodies, are what can give you a tactical advantage or not. And as you can see, I don't often use all those things, because I try to save them for when the situation is right. Spamming them is usually ineffective, and especially at the beginning of the round, you can use them to stop rushes. But if you don't accomplish that, you are basically just slowing yourself down. And since we talked about rushing at the beginning of this video, if you want to rush, and I see people trying to rush and throwing nades, they are basically they didn't plant. How many times I have to tell them? There's no one. I don't know what are they doing. What I really don't know what they are doing. Anyway,
Secure sector B.
what I was saying, yes, I see people trying to rush and throwing nades at the same time. That doesn't make sense, You have to try to play coherently. You have to try to follow a coherent game plan. You must not waste time if you rush. So, if you throw a nade, basically you have to stop, aim. That will make you waste time.
Target located. Destroy the object.
Ouch. Oh. Okay, I could try to wallbang the guy, but I think I have other options. I won't do it just yet. No, that's my teammate, I suppose, yes. Okay, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this.
Secure sector B.
So, let me find a pro spot. No, this is not really a pro spot. I was kidding. Oh, there he is. And now you see, I have my goodies, and so I can slow down this guy. I didn't waste them. Oh, I have wall banged him in the end. Where do you run? Run, Forest! Run for your life!
Target has
Run,
been destroyed.
Forest! Okay, it was a good game. So you saw I had enough goodies, I had enough mates at the end of the round to slow down the defense and to defend the bomb. So I think I have already talked about this in the first episode, but I want to stress it. And look at this experience. I got these boosters free. I didn't even use money, but anyway, I talked about this also in the first episode. Don't waste your nades. And GG night, guys. Don't waste your nades. It's very important. It's a game changer in my opinion. So this was episode 3. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look at how sexy I am. And this is YesWeCamp signing out. Peace and see you guys later.